So this actually started as a hobby for me. I've always had a love of cooking, but when I worked in restaurants, I was always working in the front of the house. So bartending, serving, bussing, managing. I never really worked in a restaurant kitchen. So I always did this on the side as a hobby to kind of be my creative outlet. So what we have here is our Bloody Mary mix. We have a 100-gallon steam kettle that we make all of our cocktail mixes out of. So we're making this about 85 gallons at a time. So it is definitely still a small batch. Everything is in the kettle now. The Bloody Mary is complete. It's at temperature. So now we're going to actually start pouring this into all of our jars and making the final product ready to sell off. The Bloody Mary is one of those that we were kind of able to get in on the ground level of it, because a lot of these cocktail companies are really focusing on their classic cocktails and extravagant cocktails for the evening, where they want to have a Bloody Mary that matches that program, but not necessarily want to actually have the 15 ingredients to make that, because they're not using it for other things. So we were able to complement their cocktail programs without really trying to, put a round peg in a square hole type of thing. Produce quality is obviously an enormous portion of what we do, especially in the pickles. If you take a look at our cucumbers, for example, if you get something that isn't local, fresh, and starting to already degrade a little bit because it had to be shipped in, you're not going to get that crisp quality that you're looking for in the final product. Also, for example, the asparagus that comes out of Stockton that we get once a year, if you try and get that stuff, it comes from Peru if you go buy it right now. And it just doesn't have the same flavor, it has not survived the trip well, and it doesn't make a great final product. So the Brussels sprouts are actually our #1 pickle now, and they're never actually meant to be a full line product. It was just supposed to be made one time. We got the inspiration from Peckle at his chef demo at the Saturday Farmers Market. Decided to take the bacon and Brussels sprout inspiration, use a little bit of liquid smoke in the Brussels sprouts, black pepper, garlic, and all that to make a pickle product, and it's actually now the #1. Toss it into a stir fry, and it's fantastic. So the Bloody Mary really has kind of been an icon with the brunch movement and the culture that's been developing lately. It's just known as the hair of the dog. It's got that savory quality that's going to help you soak up some of the booze in the morning. It really just goes well with the food that people are drinking in the morning. So it's come up quite a bit. Well, in Sacramento specifically, it means a ton because it's support at home. Having a foundation here is what allows us to build our brand up enough to actually grow it to all of California, all the way as far as Australia right now. In fact, our production manager was in London on vacation last year, and somebody from Australia recognized his hat and recognize our brand out of that. So it's pretty cool to see how far it's gone. Cayenne carrot sticks are the perfect garnish for our Bloody Mary, so that's really why we made that one, but it makes an incredible banh mi sandwich. So if you slice them thin on that, it's the perfect garnish for that one. Balsamic beets, I just want people to think beets taste like dirt to like beets again. So they're really great with just a salad, and actually really fun if you take any of the brines on these after you're done with the pickles and you just add some olive oil to the jar and shake it up. It's a really nice olive oil and vinegar salad dressing for afterwards. Tons of seasoning on it. Red Rabbit actually means a lot to me because when I actually decided to start my company, one of the owners, Sonny, agreed to meet with me and give me a little bit of advice about the food industry and starting a business in general. So we actually met here, and after this meeting is kind of when I decided to go forward with it and create a company. I live 5 blocks away. It's not a healthy relationship. I'm here a lot.